Hey guys, pack an order with me for one of our subscribers. So this is gonna go out to Jim in Pennsylvania. He's actually our first subscriber. Each of our subscriptions is gonna include a little gift, and first time is gonna be a sleep journal. It's got our little logo sticker there, and then it's also got a little handwritten quote. And that says, "Let this notebook be a soft place to land each night, a space to gather your dreams, your rest, and all the quiet stories sleep brings." So I do all of our packaging, so sit with me while I do that. So in lieu of like pre-made shipping boxes, we just get like the 99-cent Uline boxes, and I hand stamp each of them. So I do our logo first, which I designed. He goes right here on the lid. Beautiful. And then followed by these little leafy designs. They're off on the side. I do two just to kind of frame it in, just to kind of give it a little life, because I think a brown box is a little boring. And that way it gives that personal touch. I really pressed down to try to get that logo print in there. But yeah, I do this every time we've got an order, just to keep that personal touch, because this is personal. Sleep is personal, and we want everybody to get their best, so we give our best by making sure it keeps being us. So yeah, I stamp it out first, and you kind of see it there. And then while that's drying, I kind of pre-fold each of these little corners. I probably should do it before I stamp it out, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't give as good of a surface for the stamp to adhere to, and I want to give the best on that. So I just sit here and I pre-fold out some of these corners, and then some of them I fold up right before we do it. And then each box has a couple of stickers, a couple of business cards, just so you can share with your friends, and then each of them has a little thank you note. Regardless of subscriber or just a one-time order, each person gets a thank you note, because we're thanking you for being part of our journey and allowing us to be part of your journey. But yeah, it's just the little things we add on, just make it special. And it just pops together like that. And then I have my little recycle paper. That way you can recycle it once you're done, or if you want to reuse it for your own package, you can. This part's a little loud. Don't mind me. There we go. And then I just make a little nest in there. And then I make like a little nest. You can kind of see him. I always put the logo of the bottle face up, so you see it when you first unwrap it, like it's like a little treat. I just tuck all these business cards and stickers here on the side of it as I gather them up, because I had them in a little pile. They go right here beside it as I drop some. Very classy. But yeah, they just go right there beside it. You can't see it. There you go. Right there beside it. I'm gonna tuck a little boat right up in there, right up in the top. Never mind, I'm not gonna tuck them there. It's not really gonna fit. Put it right over across, over there. And then I just fold down the excess to really pack it in. That way it's not rattling around in shipment. It's still a little loud right here. Just a little loud. And then thank you card goes on top. And it says, "Thank you so much for supporting our small business. We wish you peace and rest as you begin your new sleep journey. And we would love to hear from you guys on how Nightroot is affecting your sleep, how we're helping it improve." And then I just fold it down and close it up. I'll tape this up and we'll slap a shipping label here on the back, and it'll go out to Jim tomorrow morning. See y'all on the next one.